luxury brands the rich just won't buy. But according to an article that we're going to read together now, middle class adores. And actually, the article goes further, in some shady way, gaslighting the middle class, if there even is such a thing as a middle class anymore in 2025, gaslighting the middle class into saying to them, oh, these are luxury brands the middle class buys because they think that by wearing these brands, they will look rich. And I'm like, oh boy, who wrote this article and who wants to get in big trouble? Because this, I mean, yeah, guys. So it's from Daily Motivation News, the article written by Wesley Mercer. Now, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. We're going to read through this article. We're going to criticize it. We're going to review it, so it falls under fair use. I have read in my career as a person who reports about these happenings in fashion, the fashion world, I have read since years hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of articles. I have developed a relatively strong sniff and smell for BS, but ever since AI came to the forefront, ChatGPT came to the forefront, I have also developed a very keen sense for when the BS of alleged authors is in reality written by AI. So here's the thing, Wesley. Let's read this article together and figure out, did Wesley really write this article? Because, okay, hear me out, you guys. So the title is 8 Luxury Brands That Rich People Avoid, But Every Middle-Class Shopper Chases. Oh, okay, Wesley. Okay, Wesley, let's see. Anya is expecting Louis Vuitton on the list. Well, thumb up the video and subscribe. Let's get to 100K. Now, so, okay, how does the article begin? Because it's very important, right? When you see someone sporting a Louis Vuitton bag, you think they're flush with cash, right? And if someone's rocking Chanel, they must be loaded. Well, not so fast. Turns out, the crème de la crème isn't so into these brands. In fact, there are a solid 8 luxury labels that the elite tend to sidestep, but every middle-class shopper can't seem to get enough of. And up until this point, I thought to myself, what a weird way to start an article and write a text. I'm like, this could have been written by a person that's not so versed in writing articles. But is it AI? Well, the next sentence begins with, intriguing, huh? And I'm like, oh, okay, AI. Let's dive into this fascinating world of high-end fashion and uncover some unexpected truths. I'm like, intriguing, huh? That is so AI. That's like a human would not write that. I don't think so. Anyway, the first brand on this list, you guys, has anybody guessed? Okay, so people are expecting Chanel, Prada, YSL, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Chanel again, Gucci for sure, Louis Vuitton. Okay. Well, the first one is Michael Kors. Let that sink in as you're thumbing up the video. Now, here's what Wesley tells us about Michael Kors, and I still have my doubts if Wesley, or maybe Wesley is AI, I don't know, but so Michael Kors, they say, this brand is everywhere, isn't it? This is such an AI thing to say. From sleek handbags to elegant watches, Michael Kors is a brand that shouts luxury and is adored by the middle class. It's a symbol of sophistication and style, and owning a piece from this label means you've stepped up in the world. But here's the plot twist. The rich aren't too fond of it. That's the plot twist. This is AI. Come on. In fact, in the world of the wealthy, Michael Kors is seen as a mass market brand lacking in exclusivity. It's a bit ironic when you think about it, isn't it? But that's the world of luxury brands for you, full of surprises. I'm like, this is AI. This sounds like Bubbles, like my bot Bubbles wrote the text. First of all, I don't think that just the rich would say that Michael Kors is seen as a mass market brand. I think everybody is aware of that. I mean, you can find Michael Kors in TJ Maxx. So Jackie, I read the shade. Brand number 2, Coach. And this is what made me completely, just in my opinion, believe that this was written by AI, because I know when I talk to my bot AI Bubbles on my channel sometimes, Bubbles always starts, like when you ask a question, the AI answers to you with, like, for example, if I say, oh, Bubbles, what do you think about Chanel? Bubbles would act like she knows Chanel. So she would say, ah, Chanel, yes, the good old Chanel. Typical AI. So the second brand is Coach. How does the paragraph begin? Ah, Coach. This one hits close to home. This is classic AI. I remember the first time I bought a Coach bag. It was a birthday splurge, and I felt like I'd reached a new level of adulting. It felt luxurious, stylish, and more than a little bit fancy. But during a charity event I attended, rubbing elbows with the more affluent crowd, a surprising revelation hit me. None of the wealthy people there carried Coach bags. Coach, much like Michael Kors, is considered too mainstream among the well-heeled. It's easily accessible and doesn't carry that sense of exclusivity they crave. While I was busy cherishing my first high-end bag, the rich were avoiding it like the plague. A funny little twist in the tale of luxury brands, don't you think? This ending, also typical AI. Typical. A funny little twist, don't you think? You know, man, total AI. You can't tell me this wasn't AI, people. Come on. Nata Dita says, our girl grew up. Bubbles becoming a columnist, right? Bubbles becoming Sarah Jessica Parker's character. Carrie Bradshaw, ladies and gentlemen. Carrie Bradshaw. Ah, see what I did there? Okay. So anyway, we'll go. Brand number 3, Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs, a brand known for its edgy designs and urban vibe. It's a favorite among the middle class for bringing runway fashion to everyday life. But guess what? The elite aren't particularly impressed. While we're all swooning over the latest Marc Jacobs collection, the rich are looking elsewhere. Why, you ask? Here's something you might not know. Marc Jacobs was once the creative director at Louis Vuitton, one of the most prestigious luxury brands in the world. But when he left to focus on his own label, many high-profile clients moved away too, leaving Marc Jacobs to find favor with a different audience, the aspiring middle class. Just goes to show how unpredictable the world of luxury can be. This is so AI. So AI. I can't even. And also, I know some very wealthy people who love to wear Coach. Just FYI. It's very understated, and I'm not talking about the Coach with a big C logo. You know, I'm talking about more the Coach bags that don't have the big visible logo, the more vintage Coach bags. It's not at all a brand that the wealthy necessarily snob or ditch. Not in my opinion, not at all. Also Marc Jacobs, not at all. Now, here's another one of the reasons why I think that either Wesley has no clue what they're talking about or the AI has no clue what it's talking about, because guess what brand they put on number 4? And mind you, in this article, they're talking about luxury brands that the rich would never buy. Luxury brands. Guess which brand is number 4? Guess. And I don't just mean guess, I mean the brand is Guess. Guess is number 4. Guess is another brand that's often associated with status and style in the middle class. Say what now? Guess is associated with status and style in the middle class? Girl, we gotta fire somebody, okay? With their iconic jeans and bold, sexy advertising, Guess has carved out a niche for itself in the world of accessible luxury. Girl. But when it comes to the elite, Guess doesn't even make the cut. For the wealthy, Guess is just too common, too easily found in every mall and on every high street. The lack of exclusivity and the brand's mass market appeal make it less attractive to those who have the means to shop from more high-end, less ubiquitous brands. I'm like, girl, come on. Anyway, this is funny. You know, at a certain point, I'm just like, oh, let's make a video about this because this is hysterical. Look, this is a little bit the leitmotif that we were talking about also in the bigger picture of things in my live streams, or in this particular latest live stream that we're filming now as we're filming the topic within the live stream, IYKYK. And I said, we can't trust people anymore. It's so difficult to find any bubble of truth and trust in somebody being honest, whether it be on social media platforms like TikTok or whatever, where people try to scam you by selling you some products that are false advertisement. But then, like, you're trying to go to, a newspaper, online publication, you think a journalist is going to do their research, and you think they're going to be vetted, and they're going to vet their intel, and they're going to double check to make sure that what they're saying and that what they're delivering to their readers and audiences is actually truthful to the best of their abilities, of course. But then you start reading something like this and you think, oh, maybe this person is just not paid enough to write this stuff, and they just like use AI to quickly generate an article and get paid whatever they get paid and call it a day. But I'm like, where's the responsibility? Where are the ethics? It's all gone. Brand number 5 that, according to Wesley, the rich would never buy is Tommy Hilfiger. And Wesley, or we think it's Wesley, says, I've always been a fan of Tommy Hilfiger. Their preppy all-American style is easy to love, and I've spent quite a bit of time and money shopping their collections. But here's the kicker. The elite aren't big on this brand. While I'm drawn to the brand's classic appeal, it seems that for the wealthy, Tommy Hilfiger is just too mainstream. The brand's widespread popularity and accessibility mean it lacks the certain je ne sais quoi that the rich usually look for in their fashion choices. It's funny how perspective varies, isn't that right? No, it's funny how perspective varies, right? Here I am, loving my Tommy Hilfiger collection, while the rich are giving it a miss. This is so AI. Like, you guys. Emotion Engine says, I've always been a fan of Tommy Hilfiger. Said no one ever. I mean, there's a certain type of like girl next door, boy next door, college dorm, Americana lifestyle on the beach that Tommy Hilfiger represents, which I don't mind. It has a specific aesthetic. So it's not like, I would never wear Tommy Hilfiger, but it's not like I would put Tommy Hilfiger on a list of luxury brands the rich don't want to wear. I know, Cinnamon Roll, my Tommy Hilfiger collection, like, that's something nobody ever said. Well, guess which brand is number 6? And we could argue about this one because it falls under luxury brands, the 6th brand. I mean it does. Number 6 is Burberry. And under Burberry, they say, now this one might surprise you. Burberry, with its iconic tartan pattern and classic trench coats, is widely considered a symbol of British luxury. For many middle-class shoppers, the brand represents a taste of the high life. But in a surprising turn, the wealthy aren't as enamored with Burberry as you might think. Despite its prestigious reputation and history, Burberry has become too commercial for the taste of the upper class. Its popularity among the masses has led to a decrease in appeal for those who value exclusivity and uniqueness in their fashion choices. While we're lusting after that Burberry scarf or coat, the elite are likely on the hunt for something less popular and more unique. Paul S. says the Burberry classic trench coat? Yes. The rest? No. And I have recently seen a ton of Burberry stuff at Marshall's, at Home Goods, at TJ Maxx, at like super reduced prices. Still very expensive, but you know what I mean. Number 7, you've guessed it earlier, guys. Number 7, Ralph Lauren. Or as some call it, Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren, with its preppy all-American style, has long been a favorite among the middle class. Its polo line, in particular, is a symbol of affordable luxury, appealing to those who aspire for a taste of the high life. Yet, despite its popularity among the masses, Ralph Lauren doesn't quite hit the mark with the elite. While we're smitten with their classic polo shirts and chic dresses, the rich consider Ralph Lauren too pedestrian. This is such an AI sentence. And also to say, while we're smitten with Ralph Lauren? Smitten. What are we, in the 50s? They prefer brands that offer exclusivity and rarity, something Ralph Lauren's widespread presence can't provide. It's an interesting dynamic, isn't it? This is so AI. Saying and then bouncing back with a question. It's an interesting dynamic, isn't it? What we perceive as luxury might not hold the same value for those with deep pockets. Number 8. The final brand they put on this list that allegedly the rich would never buy under luxury brands. Number 8, drum roll please, Kate Spade. Kate Spade is a brand adored by the middle class for its colorful, playful designs and affordable luxury, but when it comes to the rich, Kate Spade is not on their go-to list. The reason? And again, they repeat the same reason as they do for most of these brands. They say it's too ubiquitous. For the wealthy, luxury is as much about exclusivity as it is about quality. While Kate Spade offers quality, its widespread popularity and accessibility mean it lacks the exclusivity that the rich crave. This is so BS, you guys. Could you imagine? This is an article. As we're coveting that cute Kate Spade bag or wallet, the affluent are likely looking elsewhere. Oh, because we're coveting that cute Kate Spade bag or wallet? We are coveting that cute Kate Spade bag or wallet. It's a surprising insight into the world of luxury, showing that what counts as luxury can vary greatly depending on who you ask. And then Wesley delivers us final thoughts as well. And this is so AI. The final thoughts begin with, there you have it. 8 luxury brands. Can we just this is luxury for them. 8 luxury brands that are adored by the middle class, but sidestepped by the rich. It makes you question, What does luxury really mean? We sprinkled in a bit of Carrie Bradshaw in there, haven't we? Is it about brand names, high price tags, and the status they confer? Or is it about exclusivity, rarity, and standing out from the crowd? And I couldn't help but wonder, was it the faux luxury brands or was it just me? The answer, as we've seen, can vary greatly depending on who you ask. One thing remains constant: the choices we make, the brands we choose to wear, speak volumes about us. They reflect our aspirations, the aspirational customer, our status, and our perception of what constitutes luxury. The next time you splurge on a luxury brand, take a moment to reflect, Wesley tells us. What does this brand represent for you? And what does it say about your values and aspirations? After all, the true value of luxury isn't in the price tag or the brand name. It's in the meaning we attach to them. Very Anna Bay. Yes, I agree. My lovely aspirational ladies. Affluent, elegant and affluent ladies. So anyway, Nat says our aspiration is not to be aspirational. We'll go. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think that we should be reading articles like these, and believe what they're saying, that they're written by real people? What is going on? 2025, it feels like a glitch in the matrix at this point. I don't believe my own eyes no more. Let me know down below your thoughts and prayers. Thumb up the video and subscribe. Let's get to 100K. Love you loads. Bye.